The Bosnian Dragon versus Killer Bee.
Here we
Dog
go.
versus dog. You gotta have 2 shots of Rey Supremo now. Every time we say dog. Or the most violent show on earth. There's 2 more, by the way. We thank Rey Supremo for being the official drink.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Of Gamebred. We'll have one after.
All right.
We'll have one for the main event, actually.
Deal. Nice look.
This is the funnest gig on planet Earth, and these 2 are going to get after it right now. You see Davis trying to just bird dog Ago into the corner here. Ago the southpaw, mirrored stances.
Doing a good job. Those leg kicks and the body kick. He snuck that up. Oh, and then right to the head.
Yeah, switches over to orthodox for a moment and fires, just gets the knob of the tibia almost. Oh, heat. That's what you expect. Has anybody thrown a gentle jab throughout?
I don't think there's been.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, all right. He heard you.
I mean, wasn't that gentle?
He heard you.
Yeah. Ooh, this mirrored stance here is going to set up some rear weapons for both of these guys. What did the southpaw say when he saw a southpaw?
What?
Oh, fuck, it's a southpaw.
That's what I say.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody likes fighting.
Even southpaws hate southpaws.
Even southpaws hate southpaws.
That's true. Damn us.
Yeah.
It does bring an interesting level of preparation to the fight because you have to think that, you know, Ago's used to fighting orthodox fighters, but Davis may not be as used to fighting southpaw fighters.
There's just less of them in your gym.
Yeah, there are.
Yep. But Ago will go orthodox. He's there now. And now back to southpaw. The really weird ones are the right-handed southpaws, where your power hand is in front. There's a rear kick.
Yep, he's chopping away at that lead leg, and then boom, that head kick comes out.
Somebody's just going to eat rear hand here, or rear kick.
Yep.
And that somebody right now is Ago, as Davis pushes forward behind his right hand. And then the outside.
Reaching down trying to catch that kick, you can see.
Yep. Both guys favor head kicks too. When those low kicks come, they're partially to set up the head kick. I'll go back to orthodox just briefly. Just switching enough to offer a few more variables for the brain to try to process.
Yeah, that leg is already red.
This is a rear weapon party here, both guys. Ooh, yeah. Davis, a great feature of the way that he fights is he stays chill and he sees it all.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the high-level experience. A couple of stints in the UFC, and he's fought some high-level guys. They both have.
I guess we didn't see something there.
Something was said or shared. Ago tries to clinch there, and Davis is like, I made you do that. They are having fun, but at some point, one of them starts, and that's just when you see guys start to settle like that, they both take that moment to go, okay, I'm going to commit to something real hard.
Here I come.
Yeah. Oh, there's the rare jab from one.
Oh, he is chopping that tree.
Is. The tibia bone digs deep into the 4 quadricep muscles. Oof. Now Davis comes in, may exit with an elbow here. That's what he's trying to set up, but it's not there. There, now it is. Watch for it. Nope. And Ago comes out with a hook. Elbow over the top, right hand. That was cool. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I would have.
Yeah, well, he's a psychopath, but he's a kind psychopath.
Yeah, he's like a lovable psychopath.
But you don't respect. We talked about this before. You can't go into the force and pick up a bucket of sportsmanship, right? There's no such thing. It is a choice. And Ago chose it because this man has earned his respect and he wants to give it to him. Oof. But it is a choice. He didn't have to do that. After and try to smash each other in the face again. And this is Gamebred Bareknuckle.
And here we are.
Yeah.
No, Brandon does do a really good job of when Huskic switches to orthodox, he's chopping on his calf right away as well.
Yep. The big difference between the two, other than that giant elbow that would be enough for people to see the round for him, was the kicking of the legs.
Yeah, I agree.
He landed, you know.
He landed quite a few. I mean, it's red. It's raw.
Yeah. And different spots. He did a scoop to the outside, like a savate kick that just snuck by us about 40 seconds ago.
Yep.
Savate, of course, a French foot fighting made by the French Navy on the docks of Paris.
Oh.
It's cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like it. They fight with shoes on, though, which is
I don't know
metal-tipped shoes.
Anytime somebody wears shoes to a wrestling practice, I get so mad. Yeah. Okay, come on now.
Come on. Oh. But metal-tipped shoes as a head kick. Ago absorbs it into the hand, gives him a hand slap and says, let's get back at it. Goodness. And they do. Ooh. A filthy exchange from the two.
Oh.
Rear hand through for Huskic. Ago.
A lot of respect here.
Yeah, a lot. Again, it's his choice, and we respect it and we appreciate it. Also, he's really undermining our whole American Psycho vibe that we laid out here.
I know. Yeah. We led with that. Now what are we going to do?
Yeah, well, we're going to say that, you know, it was a narrative and he's actually a kind-hearted killer.
We made it up. Yeah. We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. That was based on the way he was talking. Now the way he's fighting is like a true honorable martial artist. But he does respect and appreciate this man. This is a noble opponent. And it's
absolutely.
One, you know,
worthy. Absolutely.
Exactly. Worthy. They both know what they got here. And it's a very close fight.
Nice.
That's been the difference. Yep.
They are having fun.
Yeah, they are having fun. So are we.
Nice.
Two to the body, yep. There's a head kick waiting for Davis. When Ago turns towards, dips down, there's a head kick there.
It's always super dangerous, especially when you're in an open stance. If you're going to dip your head to the inside, you know, you run the risk of running into a knee, a kick, uppercut. You know, it's head offline is always, I think, the safer route.
And doing the unsafe route sometimes has value because you're doing the less done thing, so it's harder to interpret because it's less familiar, but it's also risky.
It's risky.
Right? But some people are risk takers, and it works for them, right? Sometimes when somebody does something that is ill-advised and it fails, people go, see, it was a bad thing. But they made it work 9 other times in 9 other fights because it was ill-advised, right? So a lot of times you have to absorb and thousands of fights to really get the full picture. And it changes constantly. These two are fighting now, 3 minutes into round 2. Very different than they did even 3 minutes ago.
Absolutely. The pace has changed.
Yep. The rhythm has changed.
Absolutely.
But what hasn't changed is Ago is landing leg kicks. Now, whether the judges are understanding the consequence of those leg kicks is hard to say, but you do get to do the damage. And sometimes the damage is more important than the quote points, the metaphorical points. I like the way, when Davis is getting hit to the legs, he still continues to kick. That's a statement that you're making.
Right.
But it's also, you're using the tools and keeping the blood flowing through the tools, keeping fluid in tissues, you know?
Much more technical fight, you know?
Yeah. all.
I like that shift to the body. That was nice.
And he found it. Yeah, and he found the head there. Ago's going to attack this choke, but he's going to use it to set up knees.
Yeah.
And he did sneak a knee in there. Davis, body lock from the back. Ago reaches back around, which is the first line of defense.
Good job to get the whizzer and an underhook here.
Gets under, lifts him up. Fun 10 minutes for them and for us. You also might have won both of those rounds if you're Ago. So there's a lot of unknown here. Sometimes what you tell your fighter is what you want to drive them to, how you want to drive them to behave. It doesn't necessarily have to be the truth. Especially,
oh yeah, he's coming up.
These two are smashing each other's legs and bodies.
I really think Davis needs to, the next time that Ago throws that kick like that, he needs to just step in and counter.
There was a bottle of Ray Supremo on our desk. It has been taken away, and I believe it has been taken perhaps over to the desk of Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. I'm not sure. Davis is really pushing forward now.
Yeah.
Ago's seeing everything really nicely. He reached there again.
Switches to orthodox.
Davis backs out a little bit to draw Ago
he's
forward.
Showing the two.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Favor returned.
Yeah. I mean, that's the least you can do. But again, you don't have to.
I mean, if you're losing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what, you need to get aggressive if you're Davis, but that's what happens when you're aggressive, right? People are always like, you got to go for broke. Well, when you go for broke, you cannot be
then
as
why don't you get in there and go for broke?
Exactly. Easy to say drunk from the couch, you know. Hard to do in minute 12 of a crazy fight. These two have battered each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We have two pretty high-level fighters here. I haven't seen a ton of level changes in terms of like mixing in the takedowns, keeping them guessing. In that sense, it's been pretty much all stand-up.
Yeah, fist fight with some
clinch,
kicks.
Some clinch on the cage, but just interesting to note, I think.
Yeah, Ago has been moving his head really well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Davis is hunting him.
He's seeing everything.
Yeah, he's seeing everything, and he's in flow. But you can turn that against him when that head is moving. You can force that head to move towards something that
where you want it to go.
Your second or your third shot is really what you're trying to do. Again, easy to say from here, drunk on the couch.
Sure is. They should get us a couch next time.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And get us drunk. I mean, it's a different vibe. It's a different show here. I'm sure people are picking up on that. Oh, there's one.
You just got to wonder, 2 minutes left in the third round. Does he have anything left on the is there any pop left? You know what I mean?
Ago popped him with the foot. Davis is coming in. He's doing what you want from him at this point in the fight. But not enough yet, and he hasn't. There's one.
Oh, there it was.
One.
Oh!
98 seconds remaining. Expect Davis to be aggressive here.
Yeah.
And expect Ago to welcome it. Belcher screaming 90 seconds. We need you to step it up to Davis. They're dipping that under again.
Dangerous, especially on the cage. Woof.
Yeah, that path, the knee can find that. Goes to the body.
Nice body.
Whoa. Both of them, you know.
1 minute.
Ago's big things, should he win this fight, leg kicks and being there's that
nice.
path of the head, trying to time it, and being fairly defensively sound. Like
yes, I do think that made a difference, was the defense, for sure.
Yeah. In an unpredictable sort of unorthodox style of defense, but it's working for him.
And again, I think this is I don't know for sure, but when you're a southpaw, you train with spar a lot of orthodox fighters, you see these things a lot more than maybe Brandon is used to seeing. And he's switching the stances up. You know, he's keeping him guessing. He's doing a good job of...
And Ago's not just a southpaw. He's a weird southpaw.
Yeah.
Right? You know, he behaves differently than your training partners. Davis is hunting still. 14 seconds. And he may have won a round. Davis may have won a round. He's certainly winning this one.
Yeah.
I would believe.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know, you don't know. So that would be presumably a Brandon Davis round. Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, after going the distance inside the Gamebred bare-knuckle cage, all three judges are in complete agreement with identical scores of 29 to 28 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. The Bosnian Dragon, Ago Huskic.
They saw it like we did, rounds 1 and 2 for Ago. But Davis, there till the end, aggressive till the end, really poured it on in those final 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
But Ago, leg kicks, being defensively sound.